lovely humans. Welcome back to my channel. I'm FCA, and today, if you've seen my last vlog, today is Monday the 12th of January, and I have just been, and being on my cycle has not helped anything at all. So what can we do? What can we do about this? Well, the one thing we can do is do some self-care in just some of the most minimal of ways to try and boost us and just to stay a little on top of the skincare game, right? So I thought it would be fun for me and for you to do another randomized, randomly picked skincare. So over the holidays, I received all kinds of face masks, hand masks from a variety of brands, just all kinds of everything going on in here. Nose strips, got some Tony Moly hair masks, and I thought it'd be fun if we randomly picked one out. So I not only have a blindfold, but you will notice that these all have different textures and things. So to help me really be random and not cheat as much as possible, I'm going to use some tongs. So we're going to pick out some skincare stuff that I'm actually getting ready to go to work right now. It's a little past 1:30. And then when I get home from work, I will continue the video using our fun little bits here. So let's, I'll pick out a couple things, and then if I get a couple masks or something, I will just randomly pick from the two of them. So, okay, can't see, eyes are closed. Tongs. Maybe we'll give it a little stir here. I can't see if you can see anything, just so we know. But we're gonna just, okay, got something. I got a few somethings. Okay, hold on. We're gonna pull this down and not mess with my bangs. Okay, so we got a lot of face masks. I got a nose care. This is one of the overnight nose strips. Okay, so we got Press Reset, this Superpower Restoring Mask, a Tony Moly Lavender Mask, a collagen mask, and a detox mask. So, let's see how, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these up like this, down here, and, oh, well, wait, because I just looked at them. Okay. We'll dump the rest of these out. And we'll put these 5 in there. And I guess there's no way around it. I have to put this down. Oh wait, where are the tongs? Hold on. I don't know where I put the tongs. Okay. I'll set this on my lap. There we go. And we'll just try to pick out one. Did I get one? Yeah, I got one. Okay. When I had 5 or whatever of them. Okay, so this is the one we are gonna do. This is from the Face Tree Save Our Skin Super Skin Power Restoring Mask with Royal Jelly, with a, it looks like a combination of a Sailor Moon character and Superwoman, kind of person here. Okay, so we have these two things. So there was a lot of face masks. So this is a hand mask. What is this? Hold on, let me go through this real quick. Okay, so with the exception of this foot mask, which I don't remember if I told you this or not, I had left this one out anyway, but yeah, this is one of those chemical foot peels where it actually like makes your skin start sloughing off, and that's not gonna make me feel good. I've done one of those and it was not a good experience. And that was when I didn't have to work every single day in a row in steel-toed shoes, and that wasn't a fun experience. So we have various kinds of the hair mask, hand mask, some regular foot mask kind of things, and we'll grab some stuff out of this one too. So wait, make sure I know where the tongs are before we do this. Okay, this is the Firm Believer. This is like a neck and décolleté mask. And one more. Either a foot mask, a hand mask, or a hair mask. Let's see. Oh, I had something and I dropped it. Got something? Okay, that's something. Got a hand mask. Okay, that's... Okay, I don't know if this fell out when I was moving things or if I had it in that first initial grab. But I mean, I guess we can do this too. This is a hydrating collagen hydrogel under eye patch. It's just one of those eye gels. A hand mask. This is from Freeman. This is the Silky Hydrating Do Not Flush. The neck and chest mask, a nose strip, and the face mask. So these are what we're going to do tonight. So that is the random self-care that I chose, and then when you see me again later, I will be makeup free off of work, and we will get to that. So see you then. Hello, I've returned as promised at the end of the night in jammy mode. So let's see. This is, like I said, this is the nose piece that you wear overnight. So we're gonna save that for last. Let's start. Let's see, how shall we start? Now the hand mask is gonna be interesting because I'm not gonna be able to touch much once I put these on. So figure that out from there. We're going to start with the under eye things. I think that's a good place to start. These ones are kind of weird though because they have this fluffy side and these are pretty sticky. Get me bangs out of the way here. Sorry, I'm not looking at you. I'm using this as the mirror. But yeah, like I said, these are pretty sticky and they're very thick compared to almost any other one that I have used. This is from the company Earth Therapeutics. And again, these were Christmas gifts, so I do not know from where they were purchased. This is the SOS. Okay. Extra goopy. I don't... Okay, well that's not too bad. It's not dripping. It seems like this I just grabbed from the middle of the mask. Okay, that's better. Sometimes when you get a mask that is so gloopy that when you pick it up, it's dripping with the serum. I don't like that because that means that it's full of water and not actual skincare ingredients. This has a smell. Like, I'm gonna describe this smell as chemical grapefruit. I've used Patchology's Firm Believer Neck and Décolleté patch before. I absolutely love them. Extremely slippy. And so putting it on, it's also very cold, but my room was where it was staying was also very cold. It doesn't like to stay, so you kind of have to sit up like this. Okay, and then doing the second part. This part, the décolleté one is not as slippy as the neck one. I don't know if it's just the shape, maybe, but be prepared to change your shirt if you wear a shirt with these, because fairly wide. You see, this does not want to stay up if you're sitting up. You have to be laying back with this, which is annoying. And I don't even know how I'm going to do this hand thing. Okay, where is trash can? Behind me. It's a, you're moving like you have a neck brace on just because it slides so much. Which, because like you can't sit up, you have to be laying back. So I guess if you angle your TV or something, it's, again, just laying like this is just very irritating because you can't just sit up and watch something without this falling down. It's okay, and then there isn't enough stick to this one. Is my problem. It needs to be a little tackier to hang out around the neck, so you're not just like this. This is ridiculous. It is the most annoying thing about it. I have so much goop all over my hands. I can't even open this last one. Where are skizzers? Do I have skizzers and easy non-neck moving reach? This is frustrating. Hold on. The good news is these masks claim to get the job done in 5 minutes. So here's this hand mask. Wait, how do I open it? Where is there a tab? How do I do this? Okay, I must do this. Okay, that's not an ideal way to get into a hand mask because you have to do both of them separately. And once you start getting any kind of the substance on your hand, you can't do anything. That is the negative thing about trying to do so many masks, is that your hands get very goopy and sticky. I can't even open this one. Okay. I was about to turn off the camera and go, how long do I have to fight with this? Nope, I didn't get it. I guess I will have to do that. Okay, so the answer was about another 3 minutes. So we got... And now you have no dexterity to be able to adjust this neck mask. These feel just wet. It doesn't feel like serum, it just feels wet. My hand keep mask on for 10 to 20 minutes. No need to rinse. Okay. So also, just trying to turn my camera on and off with these things on. I mean, granted, I do have small hands because this is like where this naturally sits. My fingers are here. There's about an inch of space left and nose waiting to happen. But I prefer masks like this where I can watch TV. Hand masks are not my favorite thing just because you can't do anything. There's no dexterity. And also your hands get really cold. I'm really uncomfortable because of my... Okay, so I didn't wait 20 minutes with the gloves just because, again, my hands were starting to get pruny. and they were cold. I tried to sit there another few minutes with them on. Then I took them off and I waited a couple minutes like for the stuff. The oil things did not ever like sink in. I did have to wipe off my hands. And so right now they are a little bit tacky. They're not super sticky, but I still feel like there's something on them, which I don't like because it doesn't feel like, oh, my skin is smooth like when you put a cream on, a hand cream. It just feels like I need to wash my hands. That's what I want to do, is because I'm like, oh, I feel like I got something on my hands. The eye mask things, they feel nice. Like my under eye feels nice. This area was nice. The neck and the chest one from Patchology, they feel absorbed. Like they don't feel, it feels like I put a moisturizer on there. It doesn't feel sticky and tacky. I don't feel the need to wipe that off. The same with my face. I don't feel the need to wash my face. I really feel the need to wash my hands. And I think I'm going to do that because this is not, like I said, it's just a slight tackiness. Just move on to the last thing here. That's why we're still here. Oh boy. I forgot what a fight this was. I've used one of these before from the pack that I got. And it's from Peach Slices. 3 layers. First you have to fight with this thing to even get it open. Then you gotta fight to get this off. And then the third thing is on the outside. I don't know why they have to have things on the outside. Like, this is only one side is sticky. So go ahead and place this. Now, if you have a more dainty nose than myself, this might not take up as much space, but it feels light. As a person who uses regular nose strips, it feels just like a regular nose strip is there. I have slept in one of these before, and you just habituate to it after a while. You don't notice that it's there. But the way this kind of works is it's not aggressive, so you don't have to do any paper mache ripping like you would with a Biore strip, for instance. Yeah, I will see you in the morning for this. So, bye everyone. Good morning. Promise I'd be back. Alright. Set these where I can clearly see them. Well, see the color of them anyway. Oh, I just woke up like maybe 5-10 minutes ago. So we're gonna take this off. So yeah, this is one of those things where, let me put my glasses back on. They're little white dots. They're like the collection of excess sebum is what I'm going with. You do end up with these weird little lines, and my nose does, this part feels sticky. My nose doesn't feel as sticky as this part does. So, like where it creased on here, I have the exact same creases on my face. And I will say that I highly recommend not trying to put these on immediately before bed. Like maybe have them on for 30 minutes or an hour before you go to bed. That way you can acclimate to having it, because otherwise you're just gonna be bothered. You're just gonna be bothered by it the whole time, and that's not fun. That way your face gets used to it, and then by the time you do lay down and go to sleep, it's not like needing something's there. You already know it's there and you're comfortable with it. I mean, for some people that's not going to work. For some people, they can't stand stuff on their face to begin with, so trying to lay with something on their face like that is just not going to work. They're just not going to be comfortable with it. But the good news is, since it is a long-going mask, it is one of those nose strips that you can go just use it for a couple hours also, and it doesn't work as well, but it still does something. So if you're planning on doing a deep clean, maybe throw that on while you're doing some deep cleaning or doing a major binge watch. That way you still get the time in. If sleeping overnight with it just does not sound appealing or comfortable. But that was my random skincare and reviews of them. I will see you all in the next video. I'm gonna go actually wake up. Bye bye.